All right, we are live. What's going on? What's happening? I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. It's gonna be a short one. Hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. You hear it over there purring. I can't wait to get inside her. Anyway, you know what I mean? Don't be mad at me, man. I love my truck. You know what I mean? Listen, you guys smash that like button. Go ahead, subscribe. Join the tribe if you're not already. What are you waiting for? You see the title. Let's get right into it. Listen, obviously, this shouldn't have to be said, but masculine men want a good woman. Now, I don't know what you ladies are conflating as being a good woman, but really, you guys aren't. Okay, let's just be real about this. Now, hang on, man. Let me go ahead and turn this truck off. I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes. All right. Ooh, my light. You adjust that real quick. Almost came off the phone. All right. Now, let's talk about it really quickly. Okay. We want, obviously, marriage material type of women, good women. And the problem is the Jezebels are standing so close to the good women that we can't tell the difference, right? Well, we can tell the difference, but y'all can't tell the difference. And got my trusty notes. Let me go get those real quick because I wrote down a few things. I want to make sure I get this point across and get my understanding. Yep, trusty notes right here. Now, let's get into this. Ego over happiness. That's the title of this essay. I mean, of this video. I'm so used to writing these papers, man. I just can't stop writing, man. I got it all bulleted out, man. I just, Anyway, the Jezebel does not like the divine order by God. Okay, see, and this is the only way you can tell a Jezebel from a good woman, because the Jezebel has the good woman um, archetype cosplay completely down to a science. She can damn near mimic and imitate a good woman better than a good woman can, because a lot of times good women are kind of shy. I'm learning that, and they have a hard time kind of putting themselves out there. But the Jezebel, she knows this, and she'll be like a chameleon and she'll adjust. So you have to be really careful out here, okay? And that's why I'm saying, man, that's basically like the only way you can tell. The Jezebel has multiple ways of getting around trying to say that she loves God, the Most High God. Yeah, she'll always get around, saying that, she follows Christ. She's gonna do weird things, like talk about partnerships. And some of these women, if they're crazy spiritual enough, will say something like, God's a woman, and she got bored, or God's women. I don't know. I don't know the Lord of this. I just, yeah, but God's a woman, and she got bored and she made men to be servants or entertain her or whatever, right? But these will be the women that are talking about they want a partner and not a man to lead them. They can never say they want a man to lead. These are these women that seem like they know everything about dating, but for some reason and somehow they don't have a man. I'm trying to tell you what that is. She's a whole Jezzy, man. She's a whole chameleon. She might not be the full Jezzy, but she's definitely a chameleon. And guys are figuring her out. You know, she can't fool anybody because she don't like the divine order. She don't like the divine order. You guys smash that like button. So she's gonna always go against it. These women are running around looking the part, but you're just like, well, you know, where's your man? You know, and if you let her talk long enough, she's gonna say something really weird, and they're gonna be talking in a way. They always give themselves away. They always say something along the lines of men need to drop their egos, or men are being too egotistical. They need to understand that they need to learn something from women. It's always something about what we need to be doing. Something way outside of her rank. You know, they'll always be saying something like that. It really pisses them off to a Jezzy when a masculine man will listen to him. It really does. It pisses them off, man. If you want to identify a Jezzy or maybe just a chameleon, she might not be full Jezebel. You know, let her know that her opinion doesn't matter, or some kind of way, you know, blow her off with whatever she's trying to talk about, right? They're always trying to give unsolicited advice, unsolicited constructive criticism, you know, or telling you the consequences of, you know, not listening to a blessing that God is giving you, like her. You know what I mean? Anyway, there's one more thing on my list. I ran it up to 6 minutes. I can't believe this. Notes. Yeah, yeah. Good women and Jezebels. Uh, okay, here we go. I gotta talk about this. It's been weighing heavy on my heart, and this needs to be said. Another reason why it's hard for us to tell the difference between a Jezebel and a good woman. Okay, y'all are all doing weird stuff. Okay, so if you're on social media and you're going through the trouble of liking like 10 to 15 plus videos or what posts or stories of a guy, why not just shoot him a DM? I'm telling you, if you're doing this because it's a means of flirting and you know you're it's a signal or something like that, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to bite. I'm gonna need for you to drop a DM, okay? Yeah, because we're grown adults and a lot of y'all are very mature, beautiful young women, and I can tell by the way you carry yourself. You take pride in your appearance. Take pride in taking care of yourselves. Take pride in your jobs, your degrees, your credit, all this good stuff. You're spiritual. And I know you put a lot of work into it. Now, I'm helping you out because do you think it's okay for you to work so hard in every other facet of your life to get things that you greatly appreciate and then turn around and not put any work into the man that's a part of this great legacy that you're building? No, I think's not. I think you're going to work hard for it, and you're going to thank me later. And I'm going to tell you right now, you're welcome in advance. And listen, don't take it the wrong kind of way. Oh, he's so arrogant. Well, I'm not arrogant, okay? I'm quite humble to God, but to the rest of you humans, you can think whatever you want and make you feel better to help you sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn. You know, it is what it is. Smash that like button. So I just want to say this, ladies. Liking the post, what does that mean? What does that mean? It means nothing. What you need to do is you need to go on ahead and reach out to that man the same way you went through all that work to get that degree. I'm going through it right now. All them nights you were up, you know what I'm saying? All them different papers you wrote. I know y'all using Chat GBT, but what's whatever, you know what I'm saying? You still had to put your dedication into it. Y'all going to the gym. I mean, y'all are really, the effort it takes to stay in shape as a woman. It's beautiful, right? Getting your spiritual right, skin's glowing, but then you're gonna cheapen the deal by wanting a handout? Absolutely not. You should be getting a man that you had to work just as hard in every other facet of your life. And I want you to work hard for me, baby. What you talking about? Put that work in. And I don't want to hear nothing sassy from calm down, calm down, calm down. I don't hear nothing sassy from y'all like, look at them trying to be princesses. I ain't making you do anything. I'm not making you date me. I'm not making you watch me. I'm not making you study me. You're doing that of your own free will. Because you and I both know you have men in your DMs. I know that's right. You got men pandering to you. Yeah, of course. And what was the other one you got? Some of y'all got men subscribing to you. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, you know what? Only clowns, whatever you want to call it. And it ain't good enough. You still have to go after men that are minding their own business, going their own way, getting their passports. You know you like what you see. So let's stop playing around. Let's put that work in. You guys smash that like button. I don't want to see no liking. One lady liked like 10 of my videos, man. I was going to DM her, but I'm a man of morals. I can't be doing stuff like that. If I'm a man of my word, I got to stick to it. So you can like 25 videos. If I tell you that you are going to DM me if you want to get to me, that's what's going to happen. Now, let me tell you what you're doing. Well, I can't get the 6 foot Chad. That's the banker or whatever in finance, you know what I'm saying? So I guess I'll settle. No, 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 no. No, no, no. You're not settling for shit. You're not settling for shit. How dare you? How dare you? You're not settling for anything. While you call yourself settling, I can go overseas and you know how you want your 6'5", blah, 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 blah. Well, when I go to Thailand, I'm that 6'5" nigga. Yeah, yeah. That's me at that point. Yes, I'm towering over them. Yeah, Mr. 5'9" himself. Yeah, yeah. So I don't need for you to feel like you're settling for me. Oh, how to settle for this 5'9" guy? He should be grateful that I'm getting what used box. I'm getting used esophagus. I'm not. I'm not the first one dropping off throat babies. Absolutely not. You're not giving me nothing special. Okay. See, what you gotta understand is attractive men we know are worth now. The stock's gone up. The prices have gone up. And I'm seeing propaganda going around where y'all are like, I don't even want to deal with y'all anymore. Yeah, you're kind of handsome. I just want to pay for it. I got my 40. No, that's how much it costs for y'all. There's 3 times as much of y'all as there is us. So we should be getting paid 3 times as much as that, if that was such a thing. Don't insult us with any of that bull s. Okay, you don't know how to talk to men and you think it's just that easy. Listen, as far as attractive men go, you're gonna put that work in. Okay, DM someone, DM this man like you have some respect for him, like you see him as a leader, you see him as a man that's busy, you see him as a man of his word. He's not going to go out of his way to shoot me a DM and he claims he's busy working all the time and I'm liking 25 of his or 20 of his videos. I don't give a damn. You should know I'm a busy man. I see it, I appreciate it. I hit the hearts back to a few of them and I go about my day. You know what I'm saying? I'm making moves. I'm working, man. You know, this Hey Gen thing is this doggone app is more complicated than I thought it was gonna be. But I'm gonna get the script right. But listen, let me tell you something. I got stuff I'm doing. Okay, I'm implementing what I'm going to school for. See, a lot of y'all go to school and waste your time. My degree is in digital photography, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm doing right now. This is what I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on some different AIs, baby. I'm learning these AIs overnight. I'm making moves. And I listen, I don't have time to be online going through and okay, so she hit the 20 of my videos, she liked 20 of them. Okay, so that counts for a DM. And in that DM, how much can I say? Should I ask for a number automatically? I don't know. Oh, she liked 15 of my videos, so that gives her, me messaging her back. I don't know. We got time. We don't know the codes. We don't have time to figure it out. What you need to be doing is making it very obvious to us that you want what you want. Let it be known, and I can guarantee you that even if your interest is not reciprocated, it'll be done in a polite manner. You got my word. Okay? And I represent a lot of men. A lot of guys watch me. You know what I'm saying? I can guarantee it. If you do get turned down, it's going to be very polite. We're gentlemen. Gentlemen, be very gentlemanly about turning down these ladies. Okay? But I don't want you taking any woman that, approaches you. You still need to have, you know what I'm saying, a tier list. Don't just be doing it because, oh my gosh, she approached me. Calm down. Turn them down. Not doing it just to be doing it, but sometimes do it just to be doing it. But it's a process, right? The earth is healing, God is healing, and you're the divine masculine. So what you need to do is lead by example. You can let them babbity bop boo all the time online. It don't matter because you are loving yourself and enjoying yourself. And these women can have all the money and clout in the world. Their yanni is still yearning for the hammer. Excuse me. Echoing. Gotta get the voice right. Hey, what's going on, fam? Yeah, man. Hey, I was man, had to take some time off because sometimes people get used to the energy. Not you, what I'm saying, not y'all, not the soul tribe, but some of these YouTubers that be trying to destiny swap and just live their whole life to see what I'm gonna post so they can, hey, you need to go eat off somebody else's plate for a little while. So had to disappear. Now I'm saying, you know, you know how we do sometimes as black men. We got, hey, you gonna appreciate us? You step back. You know what I'm saying? Say less. Say less. So I stepped back for a little bit, but I miss Soul Tribe, man. Plus, I, got the school routine down. I got my workout routine down. So it's like time to come back. But we're definitely doing this. And I'll be going live more during the day, but the internet was down today, man. It's been storming. It's been crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, whatever. We've all been going through it. We all know this weather is like crazy right now. And I'm out here working on this project, and all of a sudden, the internet's not working, and it's like, oh, we'll get it back up tomorrow. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Every time I start cooking on the internet or I start digging in deep with ChatGPT, asking it questions, the internet goes down, and they got to come out here. What you doing? What you doing? What y'all doing? Let me go ahead and put some more up here. Yeah, but that doesn't help. I reject women. Used to just block them depending on the disrespect. Now just tell them, this is why I left your life, guy. Yeah, man. I'm not blocking them anymore like that. I understand, brother. Well, no. I don't want to lie to you. I'm blocking, man. I'm blocking them. Boy, I'll be. That's on my actual list. Yeah, it's on my list right here, right down there, bottom, the block list. Yeah. Now, I'm glad you said something about that. Let me sum this up. Now, if you get invited to the TikTok or IG block party, I want you to know why you were blocked, okay? Because some of y'all be getting blocked and don't understand. Well, let me explain. You're whack, you're stupid, your girl's a hoe, you're broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody knows. Okay? That's why. Okay? That's why. That's why you're blocked. You know what I mean? Never to return. So listen, when you're whack and you're goofy and your content is trash, you're not gonna pollute my algorithm. It's nothing personal, but it kinda is, right? Kinda is. So listen, ladies, again, attractive men out here are not playing. Okay? If you want to get some of the good, and you know, ladies, the American man is in high demand. And more specifically, the black American man, you know, is in very high demand. Very high demand. And the prices have gone up. So if you want to get yourself some of these elite genetics, or you just want to have a black man to tumble around in the hay with, because a lot of times it's what y'all want to be doing, disguise it however you want to, you're still going to have to approach. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'm a need for y'all to approach. It's because the way it's supposed to be. You compete with women all the time, and now y'all compete with men. And when you approach us, leave your resumes at home. It's not a job interview. You understand what I'm saying to you? You probably don't. Hang on. Allow me to explain. Leave your resumes at home. I don't give a damn where you went to school at. I don't give a damn how much you're squatting. Okay? Well, the squatting part, I like to know how long you can squat on them toes and make that ass clap. That's about it. You talking about some weights, man, keep that to yourself. I don't care about any of that stuff. All right? So when you approach politely, be ladylike. And, again, I'm going to tell you something. Women, before y'all were approaching men, all right? Women before y'all were approaching men. Now, if my mother, who is a saint, approached my dad, who are you heifers? Who is you? You ain't nobody. If my mother, Margaret, if she can, I know you can. I know you leftovers. I know you leftovers can. I know y'all can. You can do better. Do better. All right. So, gentlemen, hold the line. Okay. Hold the line. You see the banner? You said I updated that banner. Your boy be doing. I be doing all kind of stuff. I be updating stuff, moving around. Man, women like it when you keep them on their toes. They think that I'm all over the place. They think this is just random. He's not grounded enough. I'm just trying to make you feel like you have space in my life, baby. You think you're going to keep me grounded and spiritually protected. Whatever you think you're going to do, whatever. Okay. I'm just making you feel like you have space. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. But again, ladies, we're not here to mentally manipulate. I was watching a TikTok of a lady earlier talking about I would never underestimate a man. There's no competition. We are not trying to mentally manipulate y'all. What are we getting out of it? What are we getting out of it? We don't get the retirement plan if the marriage goes according to plan. No. What are you talking about? And when y'all talk about this, the intangibles, what you get with me is me and my spiritual protection, and I pray over you. I can go to church and get prayed over. I mean, I'm praying for myself every day. God is always with me. I don't even know exactly what you praying about every day. If we ain't getting along, who knows what you saying over me? I don't even need you to pray for me at that point. I don't know what y'all be trying to do. I guess create jobs for yourself because you really don't have, you know, like a value to men outside of what the man needs from you, which could be anything, depending on the man. But you can't give yourselves jobs automatically. Oh well, men live longer whenever they're with a woman. Like live 5, 6 years. Well, I tell you what, man. I would rather clock out 5 or 6 years a little sooner as a fucking king than, that extra 5 or 6 years as a broken man. You know what I'm saying? A broken man with some woman. Happy wife, happy life. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Y'all be making stuff up. You making stuff up, man. What you need to do is do whatever that man that you're interested in needs you to do. Find the space in the place that he needs you. That's it. Don't make up jobs for yourself. You sound ridiculous. And any men that think better than me, that has more money than me, obviously, they're not going to sit here and listen to that BS bull crap. Come on now. Get yourselves together. But anyway, smash that like button. You guys go ahead and subscribe. Good girls out there that's looking for a man, you're going to have to approach Jezebels. We don't want you approaching, but y'all are the craziest ones. Y'all the whole Jezebels, and y'all still talking like you good girls. Listen, good women aren't sitting online arguing and bickering, looking like their mouths dry and their breath stinks. That's more than likely some woman with a tart, dirty, funky box. Okay? Funk box. Women with good cat, they're smiling. They know that they're just, a beautiful blessing to everybody, like a cool breeze on a hot summer day. They're just gliding through life. They have no troubles in the world. They get whatever they want. So why would they be online being mad and upset and bitter? That don't even sound right. That don't even sound right. No, it's not. No, 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 no. I can tell good coochie when I see it a mile away. They just be seeming like they're in their own little world, whistling or whatever, and they're not even whistling. Just, floating. These are the kind of women without a care in the world because they're, taking care of everywhere they go. These are attractive women. These are women with great cat. Great cat resonates far beyond your physical frame. You wouldn't understand that though. Y'all be over here. You're giving it away. We already know. It's like, oh God, it stinks. Sometimes I'll just be watching y'all arguing in your videos like, these men's. I'll be like, ooh, it stinks. Ooh. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's exactly what I'll be saying. Like, ooh, it stinks. I was watching a few videos a day and I was like, oh man, that thing is stinking. Ooh, it's stinking. Earlier today, just be going off for no reason. You'd be like, she's kind of attractive. These men, da, 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 da. And she only has like one kid. And you're like, oh, the box smells like trash. Like you're wiping back to front. You know what I'm saying? You're skipping showers. You know, what's the main excuse that women be saying? I just got back from the gym. I just I just got back. They, they'll go to get waxed, or they'll show up to their gynecologist or whatever, gynecological exam, whatever you call it, and they'll be stanking down there, and they keep saying the same thing. I just left the gym. Who goes to the gym? Who goes to the gym before any appointment? We're going to be in a closed room. What are you doing? What are you talking about? You already know it stinks when they have that ready-made excuse. That's a ready-made excuse. Oh, man. And I keep seeing the same group saying it. I mean, is it a coincidence? I don't know. I don't know. I kid. I joke. I'm not joking. Same group, same women that say, hey, I just got back from the gym. Why don't y'all just fix the problem? You're not going to fix it until somebody calls the group out directly. It might be me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you. There's a group in America. I'm doing a consensus that by the numbers have the most stankin' box. I wonder why. And I'm going to tell you something, man. You think it's cute to hook up with these dudes getting out of prison that were bay for the stay. And they got all this disease in the head of their stuff. and giving it right to you, and then you dirty little mugs go and get with a good guy afterwards. No, see, that's a problem, man. And you know that they be in there doing whatever because y'all make the most fun of it all the time. Then you go hook up with one of them. It don't make no sense. I ain't got no time for you though, because we all know y'all go on girls' trips and you eat each other out and scissor, you know what I'm saying? All that weird ass stuff y'all be doing. You know what I mean? And now there's stories about y'all just straight up taking advantage of women that are trying to give you waxings and things, just using them for your pleasure. Like, y'all are getting out of control. Y'all just wild, you know. So anyway, I'm gonna get off here, man. Phone's about to die. Try to get to the gym real quick, but or work out on TikTok. But you guys smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Join the tribe. Infinity man, appreciate you, man. Appreciate your brother for showing up. You guys check in at any time. I will be going live a lot more often. Your boy just got, man, I'm just, you know, I'm not going to let that app beat me, man. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm going to figure out Gen if it's the last thing I do. For one, I already paid for it. But two, you know what I'm saying? You know, like when you're like learning something new, this is what I do. When I'm learning something new, I'm all in. I mean, I am all in, balls deep. I'm not going to stop until I know it inside out and until I get whatever I want to get done. The problem with that is if I get a little hang up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, shut it down for the day. Shut it down for the day. I get a hang up that takes a little bit longer than it should. I shut it down for the day. And then, you know what I'm saying? I don't even pick it up again for a day, right? I gotta get my mind off of it. Now, if it goes right according, you know what I'm saying, I don't get no hiccup, good to go. I'll work through like 2 days. But if I'm like a day into it, day and a half into it, and I get this hiccup and I just can't, I gotta start fresh. I'm just gonna drop it for a day or two. Now, see what happens with being like this? You have people that don't see the plan or don't know how engineers work saying things like, oh, you're doing too many different things at once and you're not focusing on one. Who are you to tell me that? Just because you have a little bit of clout online, that means you're doing it right and what I'm doing is wrong. Until someone does it, then it hasn't been done yet, so you don't know if it's right or wrong. But what that does show you is a hater that's looking for something to have something to talk about. But that's a topic for another conversation. But yeah, if you're out here trying to call yourself uh, critiquing the way that I move as an engineer that worked for the White House, who are you? It's because you don't see the vision or know how an engineer works. Doesn't mean that that person is picking up projects, dropping them, doing too much. If you can only handle one thing at a time, what does it got to do with me? And how is that any of my business? It's not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let you make it my business. But you cornballs keep throwing shade and think that it's disguised as criticism or advice or whatever. But for you to have anything to say point blank period that's not positive, you know, that lets me know you're a hater Yeah. Hey, yeah. Phone died. But you guys going to the gym. Love and light. I'm out.
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you.
Made in America.